Welcome back. Rico Money Bags, the channel helping you invest in yourself so we can invest in the future. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure the bell notification is lit. Right now, we're trying something new because I think the internet's just going down, fam. I saw it flickering and we lost internet connection, but nonetheless, we're off the hotspot right now. So if you guys are tuning in, I appreciate it. Maybe it's going to be a little quicker stream. I don't think it's going to be able to stream that good, but we're definitely going to give the hotspot a run for its money right now. As yeah, this happens sometimes. Maybe somebody hit for a jackpot down in Vegas, and maybe it's doing really good. But we'll see what's going on with the stream. Like I see, it's not uploading that good. The speeds are really slow. It's probably going to be extremely laggy. Probably wouldn't be one of the best streams for you guys. Man, that really sucks right there. But the internet, it just keeps crashing. So I was in a fantastic space earlier today that choking held for, XPX that was super, super bullish. And literally, I couldn't even say goodbye because at the end of when we were there, the internet actually had fell off there as well. So it is kind of cloudy here in Vegas, which we can't handle that too much. The minute it gets too cloudy here, that could just knock the internet out, I guess. So, you know what? I know the upload speeds, I can see it on OBS, are not really good. It's going to be extremely laggy, which bums me out because I really wanted to talk about everything that's going on right now. It's very bullish, but I do want to give you guys great quality content, and I don't think we can from the hotspot. But at least you guys know everything's all right. Most likely we'll see it. I saw it going on and off earlier, so it is what it is, fam. What can we do about it? When you're streaming almost every single day, there's going to be some days where, where you're going to catch the internet on a bad day. There's no way that you're just going to, be pulling up every single day and the internet's just going to be perfect for you. So definitely a big bummer as far as that going right now. But, a lot of buts right now. We'll pull up tomorrow. I'm sure the internet will be fine. We tried the hotspot out, but upload speeds are looking terrible, fam. And I see everybody. Okay. Connection is back. Oh yes. We're back, Furious Gamer. That's it. They try to stop us. They try to stop us, everybody. Let's go. Now share the link after I told everybody goodbye. Let's try to get a stream in, fam. You guys know we love doing this. Let's get a stream in. Let's get a solid stream in for everybody. I mean, yes, we're live. Okay. We're doing good. We're doing good. We had to refresh it a couple times. It was testing us. Let's see everybody pull up once again. Let's see if we're live on Rumble. Pull back up. We got the internet working. They hate us because they ain't us. Oh my God, we're back, baby. Let's go. Get everybody back in here, man. I was about to be bummed out. You guys don't even know. I vibe with you guys so much. It's not just shill. It's like I love tapping in with the space. Like I love what I do, man. Right? It's not just us. They hate us because they hate us. But we talk about everybody's project and we get to find some gems. Let's see if the internet's crashing again. Look at that, man. That is sad. I wanted the stream to take off, bro. I wanted the stream to take off. Okay, let me know. Is it lagging right now? Is the connection bad? Let me know, Furious Gamer, before we continue. Because I'm getting too excited. Like, we're going to get to stream. Everything seems to be working good right now, but I need some feedback from you guys. It's cloudy outside, and it's so sunny here that one little cloud can mess up the whole internet. It's probably one little thunderstorm somewhere around somewhere here. And it's got the internet. I don't see nobody answering me in the chat. So, man. All right. This is what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to stream tomorrow, fam. I mean, we're going to have to stream it tomorrow. The internet's acting really, really bad. I don't see you guys responding. It comes and goes, but mostly good. All right. Okay, it's showing green right now. Okay. It's actually green right now. I'm watching. I just don't want to make you guys watch something so choppy and stuff when we can just, some days are going to be like that, right? Some days are just going to be like that. You got to take the good with the bad sometimes. It is what it is. All right, let's see what we got. It seems like our upload speeds are good right now. They're pretty green. The bars are green. If it drops into the red again, it's most likely gonna drop the internet. But we'll give it a go, man. I'm willing to always try as much as I can, and I don't fold. I don't give up that easy. So we keep trying, and upload speeds are looking strong right now, and everything like that. So let's just kick into gear and have fun while we can. And if it drops off, then at least you guys know where to find me. Keep that bell notification lit. But we got BTC at 105,000, 106,000. There was like a little rally where it starts to pick up and like, kind of felt the momentum, like people were feeling pretty bullish. And they got a little red again, but it's crazy how fast we get so adopted to price that I mean, red is what $105,000 BTC, $106,000 BTC. So yeah, red and a bit of a pullback and stuff, but some very respectable prices, if you guys ask me, right? I don't think too many of you guys can disagree with that. Same thing with Ethereum. Ethereum's holding relatively pretty strong at 2,600. The overall market is just looking like there's some strength in the market. Yes, there's a pullback. The overall crypto market cap dropped by 3.5 to this 3.2 area, and it's definitely testing everybody. There's no doubt about it, but I think everybody knows already. I think for the most part the space is kind of hip to it. I think even people, as far as chasing too many rugs and things like that, people are getting hip to it. You're kind of hearing it in the spaces. People like locking into those serious, long-term vision plays to make sure that they can get the best out of this space. And let's keep an eye on these things and what's going on. And BTC is kind of going to be that driving force that tells us exactly what's going on in this space. I'm still looking at like this thing possibly still coming down. Like, most people might be like, "What, Rico? Why would you say that?" Just because usually when it comes and does this fake out, it'll come back down. It's kind of lost this trend that it was in. And if I put the 20 moving average on there, I'm almost 100% sure it broke underneath it, right? And if I put the blunt house on the daily, maybe we got a sell signal already. Let's look. Let's see. Boom, there goes the sell signal. I already knew it. So, that's why I'm saying once you get really used to like looking at zoomed out, you'll even know like when it's the choppy ones. Hey, what's up, MJ? What's up, fam? I appreciate you guys pulling up. The internet's actually working right now. I got booted off earlier, and we starting to stream back up a couple times. So if you guys can share the link, I appreciate it. I know the markets might be a little meh for everybody right now, but they're still good and something to really pay attention to. So, looking at the Blunthouse TA, a shout out to him. I think it's good to mention him today, especially I heard some people asking about his indicator. When you look at it, I mean, when you're lining it up with some things like this, crossing the 50 moving average at the same time, it is such a powerful indicator, I swear. And I wouldn't doubt that we saw sometimes like where this turns red and then green right back, but it could go red to kind of come and touch this 50 moving average. Because it does get where like, you see green, red, right? You can see that happening, green, red, right? And then green, this long one is really nice. So, there's moments of where it gets really choppy, and you'll see that if it's like prior price that it's actually lining up with. So I'm really curious to see, like, if we zoom out like this, you see all this price action right here in this point of control area is why, not that I'm being pessimistic on the market, or I don't think the market's going to turn around. I just think that it's going to meet up somewhere around here. So, when you see this like sell signal on the daily chart on the blunt house, and you see this like, it kind of basically lost this 20 moving average that goes right here, it's going to try to find the next level, right? Where's that level at? You can ask yourself, where's it at? Here we go, 4-hour chart. Broke underneath the 50 moving average. BTC respecting, I mean, the let's clean it up just a little bit and then we'll put it back on. The BTC respecting the 50 moving average on the 4-hour chart, really, really strong. All fine. Nice to see you and your analysis. LFG, man, thank you, man. I love seeing the Gorillas pull up, man. I love the rally that we got going on with the Gorillas. We've been tearing it up on the East Coast times lately. Shout out to, Feg for Life, XPX2, Feg the World, Feg the System, Feg to Retire. All these guys that have just been like really turning it up on this East Coast time. And we've been doing some live streams a little bit later in the day. Some because very bullish meetings all day. Some because the internet didn't let me start exactly when I wanted to. But nonetheless, we got this nice little rally happening kind of around the clock, which is nice. And so BTC right here, usually, first time, maybe it comes down here. It could do that. Where's that at? 102,000. What's Blunthouse say? First mouse gets the squeeze, second one gets the cheese, right? So when we're looking at the 4-hour chart, it's pretty evident that we've been in somewhat of a downtrend, anybody can say. I think it's safe to say, right? When we broke the 50 moving average up here at 108,000, and yeah, we have some nice price action going back up, but we've really been underneath this 50 moving average for quite a bit, and we can see that we tested it once, and we're printing a red candle right now. But let's layer it with the blunt house indicator. Right now it's still saying long. I would be very curious to see that. If this trend is going to continue, it'd be a good example tomorrow to see exactly what it does. If it turns red because it's crashing into that 50 moving average, or is this just a solid play and just go ahead and rally up? But a lot of times when I've noticed this, and his little phrases help me out quite a bit as well. I've seen this happen, and then you got this lower value range down here, right? You got the point of control down here. It's like, interesting. You know, that's not to say that the market's over. It's just, sometimes that, first mouse gets to squeeze, second one gets to cheese, and the shorts get that little bit of money, and the next they turn it right back around to go towards that upper value range, right? So I think that the market's still overall bullish. We're going to have these moments of taking a breath. You're not going to be able to breathe in without breathing out a little bit, right? So everything else has this, you know, cohesiveness that we all got to play by. And right now, I think Bitcoin's taking a little breather. Where can it go? It can most definitely come back down and test 103 again, everybody. Don't get scared. Don't panic. Snatch up whatever you can. Not financial advice, but like, your blue chips that's, for your ETH plays or for your BNB plays or your Solana plays, you could probably see some discount prices because, when BTC pulls back, everything else kind of takes a breather as well. So let's see, if it breaks past this 50 on the 4-hour chart or it comes down to 103 or even a little bit lower to 102. If it breaks lower than that, we could have a little rundown a little bit lower where everybody be crying. Everybody be like, Rico, no. Paint the chart going up, and it's like all we could do. And he has such a good point. I'm using a lot of Blunt's wisdom from like my own experience over the years, but sometimes it takes years to get that wisdom, and you got to follow this thing like a treasure map. You can't try to front run this, and when you can accept that and just go with the flow, you can actually turn yourself a really nice profit and enjoy yourself while you're doing it. Like, not to be so hard on yourself and be like, hey, if I'm trading the market down, I'm trading the market down, but I'm trading it up, I'm going to trade it up, right? So we'll see what's up on these crucial points right here. The point of control right here, 103,000 and some change on BTC. The lower value range, 102. You zoom out, you can see, hey, there's some merit over here. You see all this action over here. So maybe we come down and visit that again. Maybe the second mouse does kiss the cheese on this lower value range, and then BTC turns it right back around. It's something we'll pay attention to together, fam. That's what we're gonna do. We're tapped in. We're keeping our fingers on the pulse of crypto as much as we can. It's not just me; it's all of you guys helping me out. You guys reposting the Watcher Guru stuff. You guys, showing me the tweets that I should be checking out. Like, I want to know what you guys want me to talk about. So if you guys can let me know what I should be talking about, what is exactly that you guys want to hear on the channel, and maybe what everybody else should be listening to as well, right? We don't know it all. Maybe you got some insider information. Maybe you've been talking to Martha Stewart and getting some insider trading done and doing the Martha Stewart trade. I don't know. But what I do know is like we want to hear this information. So Ethereum right now looking really strong. MJ, Furious Gamer, I think you can agree, is looking really strong. A lot of people call it the wet noodle. They want it to hurry up, but I don't think all of these people even have enough ETH. Where if ETH just went to like 20,000, they would be just all happy about it, right? It's like, let's just take these times to accumulate these great projects, and we know that we're here very early. Here we go. ETH doing what ETH does, breaking above, breaking underneath, very, very choppy. ETH is very tricky at times. I do not like to trade ETH. I'd rather trade on a long time frame like this and set it and forget it. But even on the 4-hour chart, that's pretty loud, and we're going to see which way it's actually going to take off. And most likely it can come a little bit down, but it looks like buyers want to hold it up by that long wick right there. But maybe it comes back down to 2,300. Can you handle that? Can you handle loading up on ETH one more time at 2,300 before it goes a lot higher? That'd be probably pretty good, right? So Ethereum looking really strong in the market. Let's go to Solana as well. No problemo. I know people want to hear this. I want to hear this. It's kind of easy to trade this one, so it's pretty clean. And right now you got Solana, exactly what we talked about actually, which is wild. I mean, kind of what we talked about, where it's going to be like almost like a little breakout, and how the 50 moving average actually met the lower value range at the same time. If BTC can stay bullish, this is going to be one of those moments where it was like a legit test on the 50 moving average, even a little shakeout going underneath it, like, oh yeah, do you guys really want this? And then going and ripping above to about 236. That's Solana, everybody. Let's go ahead. Let's keep it moving pretty quick for everybody. Go through some show. We got some unique live streams coming up very soon that you guys are going to love. A lot of things going on the back end. I mean, everybody, we're just growing nonstop. That's what's really, really happening. Expansion time is so real. Solana's looking really good right now. Absolutely. Really good. BNB looking like, hey, if you miss it down here, I would wait for a better setup. Right now it's in like, is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? Is it going to bounce off the 50 moving average and take off? Or is it going to break to the downside? I like to get in the beginning of these little trends and kind of just like go from there. And if I get stopped out, then I get stopped out. But right now, I would just let it develop, see what it's going to do. Some kind of bounce off the 50. But, that upper valley range on BNB is 7 and some change. Yeah, BNB testing for sure. Right on the point of control, bro. That's why I think it'll probably be a little choppy right now to try to time it just right because it might wick to try to bounce off that 50. So you might as well just like let the trade come to you and wait for either a solid new downtrend or, something to like a reset on that trade and whatnot. So let's go to AVAX. Let's see what's going on. There was some discount prices going on with AVAX. Here we go. Going right underneath. Can it go right back above that 50 moving average? You can test out that trade and see if it's something that you like, especially when it closes above that, and see if that's something that you want to take. This could be the last opportunity to get AVAX at these prices. Otherwise, we couldn't see AVAX come to some of these previous lows over here, right? Whereas $14, I mean, those are almost like a robbery without a gun at $14 for AVAX with everything that's going on. So very, very bullish on this. AVAX is doing what AVAX does. It kind of moves really slow, kind of like ETH does as well. But nonetheless, I think there's tons of upside potential for people in a safe way, right? I'm not a financial advisor, but these are probably the lowest lows of like AVAX you're going to see, man. These are probably the lowest lows. How much AVAX in circulation? I'm not sure, actually. I think we can come check right over here, though, bro. Total supply, circulating supply, so 421 million circulating supply. The total supply was 456. They're trying to get to everything in the space wants to get to 420. What's the deal with that? We got Jerry the Turtle pulling up. Look at that. Discount prices on Jerry the Turtle. Let's go. Nice little pullback, right? And then we load it right back up and we make some things happen. It's all on the community, man. Anything can be done with a very bullish community. The community's got to be bullish no matter what, man. No matter what. They just got to be bullish. Say, yeah, it's a dip. We're about to turn this thing up right now. So come pull up before we turn it up without you. That's the type of attitude, you got to have kind of that, a little bit of that grunt in there, man. Get ready for this. And I'm not saying just be obnoxious and where like you have to be mean to people. I'm just saying dig deep sometimes and, push. And there's nothing wrong with that. So let's go ahead and keep it going. We checked AVAX. We checked BNB. We can even check XRP a little bit. But, XRP's got that ripple effect. XRP likes to stay around the same prices a lot. Then it breaks up and goes high. But then, it likes to stay around normal prices for years at a time. So this is one just trusting the process. We missed out this pump down here. We weren't doing this. This was down here. First break over the 50. This thing went from 50 cents all the way up here. I don't think we'll see prices like that again. What's the lowest we could see? 77 cents would be crazy. But I think we'll see something like this, $1.60 if it couldn't hold on. Even the lower valley range at $1.92.